So let's take a quick look at the 100, and this follows on quite nicely from the last video I did where I talked about choosing the appropriate level. Because I think the 100 is quite often a misunderstood exercise, and it's seen predominantly as a core strengthening exercise, and it will strengthen the core muscles, but it is so much more, and it is very important that you choose the appropriate level to get all the benefits. And if you are doing the complete mat work sequence, the classical complete mat work sequence, the 100 is the very first exercise. And so you are working from a cold body, so you really don't want to be going straight in at a very advanced level unless you're a very advanced practitioner. So yes, it's a warm-up exercise. It's going to get the blood flowing, give the circulation a boost, and that's going to prepare you for the rest of the class. It's going to focus the mind, because actually once you're in position, you are just simply pumping the arms and focusing on maintaining that position, your neutral position throughout, and of course breathing. So it's a great exercise for breath control. That's going to get the oxygen flowing around the body. Great for stamina, building stamina. So once you've got yourself into a neutral position, in your starting position, you've engaged the core muscles, you then have to maintain that contraction for the minute or two, however long it's going to take, and you've got to work and practice at getting that breath up into the rib cage, your thoracic breathing, because that's going to help maintain that core contraction. So there's a lot going on in this exercise, a lot more than just simply strengthening up the core muscles. Now, if you choose a level that is too advanced for you, you are going to struggle. And you don't need to struggle with this exercise. It's a warm-up. So let's just take a quick look at it in action. So the best place to start with the 100 is simply neutral position, arms lengthened alongside the body. Maintain a good pelvic position as you exhale and come up with the upper body, and that's going to get a few of these other abdominal muscles engaged as well to help keep your stability. And you pump the arms up and down for 5 as you inhale and 5 as you exhale. And then the next progression would simply be lifting one leg to tabletop. And if you still find that you can breathe nice and smoothly, nice and controlled, and you can still maintain your neutral position and your core contraction, you could bring the second leg up. Now, when you bring the second leg up, if your body suddenly jumps out of line, you weren't ready, you've got to take your foot back down. And then from tabletop, taking the leg straight up to the ceiling is going to be too much of a challenge for those with tight hamstrings. So probably a better way of doing it is to just gradually increase the angle and therefore the load on the other side of the centre of the body, and that's going to mean that your core muscles are going to have to work increasingly hard. And you keep pulling up that pelvic floor, and you keep drawing that navel back to the spine, and you keep nicely lifted just to the tips of the shoulder blades until you are able, for that whole minute or two, maintain this position. And this is an advanced position for the 100. But as I say, quite often it is the warm-up exercise. You shouldn't be struggling. You should never be struggling. So choose a level that is going to enable you to cope with that exercise so that you're just getting enough challenge, but not too much.